I have to tell you the whole story now, okay? I'm gonna fuck up the dates, so don't even worry about the dates. In the year 2023, Japan and America merged to create a super nation. Famine has struck in. Resources and animals have died off so much because of our pollution and what we've done to this earth, so much to the point where we have created, and if you go back and you watch the Young Jesus music video, and you watch the last scene where I look like a fucking pervert, which is funny, with my wife, and you read the bottom, the news clip talks about all this shit that's happening in the world. And so Japan and America created this technology to create genetically engineered and enhanced meat that is raised in an unconscious state and then slaughtered to be fed to the masses. So essentially cloning in a way. And the way to produce it in the most fastest manner to distribute to the world is through China. China is fucking America with the money and the cost that it is. And the only reason they can do that is because they have the power, because they have the people, and without China, we wouldn't be able to distribute to the five first world countries, or at least provinces. And so America contacts Russia, who now have they have a royal family. We hired Russia in secret to assassinate the president of the People's Republic of China. They agree, but the price was not money. They wanted land. So Russia wants Alaska. Because, I mean, we're so fucked up in this day and age. It ain't about money or numbers and zeros and shit. That's all made up. I mean, money is fucking monopoly money, man. Let's be real. So, like, they wanted Alaska. And so, very reluctantly, America agrees. The president of the People's Republic of China is assassinated. The vice president becomes the president. The war is over. A treaty in secret is to be signed between Russia and America about the business deal that went down in other terms, because you can't talk about murder and all this shit, to give them Alaska. As soon as the king, the Russian king, steps onto the tarmac, he falls dead of cardiac arrest. I believe it was like 5:22 p.m. or some shit. His son, witnessing this on television in college, because he was only in his 20s, cries in anger and frustration because his dad was only 59 years old. He knew it was bullshit. And he fires and declares nuclear war. When it did that, essentially it poisoned the earth. It poisoned the entire ocean. And because the magnitude was incredible. So, because that happened, all of the first world countries had to move into one location in Central America, like the Great Lakes. And we created a super city called Babel. And since it poisoned Earth's oceans, it eventually got into the ecosystem of like fresh water and taps and all that shit that we had, spring water, and it was fucking it up. They created a chemical that would purify the water, okay? And then billions of people started dying, and nobody knew why. So the residents in this city become smaller and smaller and smaller and go from the billions to the millions. And we didn't understand why. It was because the genetically enhanced meat that was raised in an unconscious state to be slaughtered, mixed with the chemicals, created an insane virus that plagued humanity. And we calculated how quickly we were dying and how the fact that we could not live on this earth anymore. And within a 10-year span, we created the Babel space station, which holds 5 million human beings, and flew everybody up there and left Earth in 2065. And that's how it all happened.